Welcome class 6. In this video we are going to learn about parallel lines. If two straight lines does not meet with each other, even though if they are produced or extended in either direction, then these lines are called parallel lines. So here we have two straight lines AB and CD, and they are equidistant to each other. That means they will not meet each other even though these lines are produced up till infinity towards this side. Okay, even at that point, even in that case, these two lines won't meet. Or if you produce them this side, again these two lines won't meet. If they don't meet with each other, then these kind of lines are called parallel lines. So AB and CD are parallel lines. Now, if any straight line is passed through both these parallel lines this way, then this straight line is called as transversal. Okay. Now, the transversal can pass through not only the parallel lines, but also it can pass through any given lines like this, which are not parallel. Okay. Or even like this. So, a transversal is a straight line which passes through any given pairs of straight lines, whether they are parallel or not parallel. So over here, let's say that we have a transversal passing through a non-parallel lines, and here when this transversal passes through, there are 8 angles formed over here. Let's say this angle is angle number 1, this is angle number 2, this is angle number 3, angle number 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So there are 8 angles formed in two different lines by a single transversal when it passes through. So here we categorize these 8 angles into different types of angles. The first one is exterior angles. Exterior means outside. So if you take this portion to be inside, then the exterior, the outside portion is this, these angles which are outside, facing outside. Angle number 1, angle number 2, angle number 7 and angle number 8 are facing outside. So thus exterior angles will be, in this case, angle number 1, 2, 7 and 8. So these angles 1, 2, 7 and 8 are exterior angles. So if these are outside exterior ones, then these angles 3, 4, 5 and 6 are inside the two given pair of lines. So these 3, 4, 5 and 6 will be called as the interior angles. Okay. Now we discuss the second type, which is called as exterior alternate angles. Alternate means one after the other. Alternate means it changes. Okay. So over here, exterior means outside. So these 1, 2, 7 and 8 are exterior angles. Alternate means one from this side and the other from the other side. Okay. So this one, angle number 1, from this side of the transversal, and the other side of the transversal is this side, means this side and this side. Okay. This side is exterior 7. Okay. So we can say 1 and 7 are exterior alternate angles, and similarly 2 and 8 are exterior alternate angles. Similarly, interior alternate angles are this 3 and 5 and 4 and 6. So the interior alternate angles are angle number 3 and angle number 5 and angle number 4 and 6. This and this. So they are called interior alternate angles. Similarly, we have corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are like this and this. 1 and 5 are called corresponding angles. Okay. Similarly, angle number 2 and 6 are also corresponding angles. Down here, 3 and 7 are also corresponding angles. and 4 and 8 are also corresponding angles. So there are 4 pairs of corresponding angles, 1 and 5. See, they are of the same type, okay, but in different lines, okay. 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, and 4 and 8. So these are the 4 pairs of corresponding angles. Next type is called co-interior angles or conjoint angles or allied angles. So these angles are basically the inner, the interior angles, and these interior angles are not the alternate ones. If you take interior alternate, then this 3 from this side and 5 from the other side is taken. But if you take the same side, angles like 3 and 6, okay, 4 and 5, then they are called the co-interior or conjoint or allied angles. So over here, these pairs are 3 and 6, okay, and 4 and 5 are the conjoint or co-interior or allied angles. Similarly, we have exterior allied angles. Exterior means outside. So 2 and 7 are outside at the same side of the transversal. So 2 and 7, and then we have 1 and 8 are exterior allied angles. Now, if the same condition prevails, if the transversal passes through the given pair of parallel lines, then again there will be angles formed, okay. Again there will be 8 angles formed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. But in this case, the same types of angles will behave slightly differently, okay. The exterior alternate angles means 1 and 7, 2 and 8, okay. So they are the exterior alternate angles. What happens is these two angles will be equal. So angle number 2 and angle number 8 will be equal. Means if this is 120 degree, this will also be 120 degree. The measurement will be same. And similarly, angle number 1 and angle number 7 will also be equal because they are exterior alternate angles. Remember, if they are parallel lines and the transversal passes through the parallel lines, then only the angles will be equal. In the previous case, when the two lines were not parallel and the transversal passed through them, then they are called exterior alternate angles, okay, but they are not equal. Those angles are not equal. Only in case of parallel lines they become equal. All right. Next is interior alternate angles. Interior over here is 3 and 5 and 4 and 6. Just like the previous case, 3 and 5 will be equal, and angle number 4 and 6 will also be equal to one another. Next we have corresponding angles. Like corresponding, I said 1 and 5 will be equal. See, the same type of angles, 1 and 5 are corresponding, okay. We have 2 and 6 also corresponding, 3 and 7 are corresponding, and 4 and 8 also corresponding, and all these angles will be equal to one another. Next is co-interior or conjoint or allied angles. So in the previous case it was 3 and 6. Here also it's angle number 3 and 6 will be called as co-interior or allied or conjoint angles, and 4 and 5 will also be conjoint or co-interior or allied angles. But these angles will be supplementary, means if angle 3 and angle 6 are added, it will be equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle number 4 and angle number 5, if you add, will be equal to 180 degree. Similarly, exterior allied angles also have the same property. Angle number 2 and angle number 7 will be supplementary if you add them, and angle number 1 and 8 are also supplementary. All right. So using this knowledge, knowledge about the parallel lines, you have to do the assignment of exercise 25B, page number 228, question number 1. Thank you.